Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. New ideas with a sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash, pages in your hand. Big news, small laughs, right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day felt rough, we could fix that right. Listen close, now it's time to ride. Scene with a grin I preach. Hot take in the mix, but it still can't reach. Caller on the line, laughs in every room. From your front porch chair to your work day Zoom. Hands up, now the countdown's done. One bright moment and here we come. Strings rise high, horns cut through. This one's for you. The Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Mac Show. Take the day by the throat.
What up? What up? No, he lit over there. I hear you sharing it. Day.
Yeah, I was trying to share.
I see you need stamps over there, huh?
Shoot.
Oh shit! Soon we pop in, the ladies pop in. Okay. What up? What up, Lattes?
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee.
What up, Weezy? Riri.
What's up, Weezy and Breezy?
Happy Monday, beautiful beings. Oh, I probably should have went to the next one, right?
Good Monday. Good Monday.
It's over. Oh, so hey,
Hey, what that doctor do to her? She can't even talk. What that doctor do?
we riding around getting some things done today. They ain't do nothing to her. They ain't do nothing to her.
Okay. Yeah.
Not this
Good.
doctor, but I gotta go to another doctor. They're gonna do something to
Okay. Don't be scaring her out there. What they tell you, Riri? You gotta go through your ear.
me. No, actually, they told me they gotta go through the groin in my leg. I gotta go see the EP doctor.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, to get a device. It's a good thing. I gotta get a device placed in my heart.
Oh,
So
you getting one of them like pacemaker things?
No, it's not a pacemaker. That's what she thought it was supposed to be. It's not a pacemaker, but
Um,
it's something that helps. Instead of her having to take blood thinners, it will go inside her heart and will do what the blood thinner, what the pills would do for her. It's in her.
nah.
keep me from having
Yeah.
a stroke.
Uh, oh,
Keep me from having because there's a danger in taking the blood thinners because I keep falling and it causes internal bleeding. So to swap that out, they have a thing called the Watchman, and that's what's going to help me from keeping having the stroke and all that. So it's a device that I have in my heart. So
oh,
hey,
okay.
How,
yeah,
how many how many strokes have you already had?
none. But my heart go in the AFib, and
Oh,
when your heart go in the AFib, it that's definitely on your way to stroke. They were saying. So
right,
this way, your heart go to AFib. I don't have to worry about a clot forming and going to my brain, heart, lungs, and none of that stuff.
right,
So
right.
it's to stop that. It's a little device. Weezy got pictures of it. Well, I'll share it on the show because I'm
Mm,
transparent when it comes to my health
you gonna be a
because I
shot.
do believe health is wealth. So if I could save somebody else to keep going through what I have to go through, I share it. No good thing will I withhold from my brothers and sisters. So
What
each one, each one.
what did they say was the was like the cause or like the issue or whatever?
Causing me going to AFib.
Yeah.
There's no one specific thing. It could be a combination of things. Like my sleep apnea, it makes me have an enlarged heart, which is called cardiomegaly. I know it. I've been knowing that for years. And when you're breathing, not breathing right, when you have the sleep apnea and you stop breathing, that
Hmm.
causes, and then you breathe again, that causes your heart to beat fast. Hold your breath for as long as you can, and then breathe again. Your heart gonna be beating fast.
Right.
So sometimes it get out of rhythm. Different things knock it out of rhythm. The last time what knocked it out of rhythm was when I got sick when that bronchial infection back in October, and it
Hmm.
lingered on over to November. That's what knocked it out of. You know, when I had that asthma attack, everything just like boom, 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 domino effect. So it's not
Okay.
one thing. It could be a series of things, a number of things, and everybody is different. What caused my AFib, something different may bring on yours. You know.
Right. Right.
So yeah. But I'm other than that, I'm good. I'm still here with us. We still moving and grooving. So I'm still smiling.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's the main thing. That's what's up. That's what it is. Right, Weezy? Poor Weezy, I be working her ass to death lately. She was like, she like to tell the agency she need a raise. She gonna
Mhm.
say, look, lunch ain't getting it. You want to give me.
He's the only one probably actually doing work in that field.
Talking about the only one doing.
You don't think
Yeah,
though? Is
else
it
they getting money. They ain't doing shit too much. It's they mom or cousin. They like just come over here and do nothing.
Yeah, some people do
Reese,
do
they put you
that.
to work. Reese like, hold on, I got 4 more hours with you, Weezy.
Yeah.
We find shit for you to do. Like, hold on, you sitting there? Hell, you
That's what I
still
told her. She
working?
talking about something. I ain't gonna need you for 12 hours. I said, girl, you gonna find something for me to do.
Yeah.
And it be stuff that need to be done anyway, but
Oh, hell
uh
yeah, that's good.
mhm.
You know, get a check for it. I didn't know we supposed to be doing it for free anyway.
Yeah, I would have
What's
been
up,
doing it
Alex?
just because, that's my girl. But,
What up, LA?
yeah.
We started a little late, so we
since she ain't pressing today.
yeah,
Um Maybe I'm gonna
get
let you
a couple of people in
Okay.
call
here.
it.
I want what,
Our question of the week.
Oh, y'all did it already?
what was
Nah, we
it?
just getting started.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
cool.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like the ones behind it because we came in on this one.
Yeah, I
What you
know,
say?
right? It's our
Oh,
first time.
I
They
thought I was late as I thought I was late as a mug.
mm-hmm.
It was like
yeah, we had
one
technical
time.
difficulties. You know how it be sometimes.
You know how it be.
Oh, they coming out. Look, right there. That
Somebody.
gray man right there.
Alright, let me,
Get up and get up, bring it. Let me play the video. Let them
So we here right on time.
go in there and listen time after time.
Oh, you can hear it. Your song, your music play.
Oh, Cindy Lauper. Sorry.
Sing
Right. Like,
time after time.
notice she getting it. She can't blame it's Reese. She did it.
She was the girl back in the day. She was in We Are the World and
Cindy Lauper. I love Cindy Lauper.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Oh my goodness.
I
That's the
start.
same person.
She had the what was the wrestler's name?
Oh,
Uh, as the dad, Captain Lou or something.
oh, Lou Albino. Captain
You
Lou.
know, it's that good old days.
Coffee on the dash, pages in your hand, big new, small laughs, right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day felt rough, we could fix that wreck. Listen close, now it's time to rise. One more minute, then open your
Morning on the table, cup ring, black stain. Yeah, you had me one thing, I answer plain. Shoe by the door, keys hit the bowl. Same slow walk, same hungry soul. Head full of smoke, hands on the rim. I don't rush true, high let it spin. Clip of a thought, sharp like a blade. You call my name, I don't get played, so ask it again. Let it roll. One little question.
Hey,
Okay. Hold on 1 second and I shall read it. I'm backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up, back. Anyway, uh, if your life stayed exactly the same for the next 12 months, what would be the main reason why? A, I'm still figuring things out and not ready to fully commit to one direction. B, I know what to do. I just struggle with consistency and discipline. C, my environment and distractions keep pulling me off track. And D, I'm waiting for the right time or better opportunity before I lock in. Let me read it one more time. If your life stayed exactly the same for the next 12 months, what will be the main reason why? A, I'm still figuring things out and not ready to fully commit to one direction. B, I know what to do. I just struggle with consistency and discipline. C, my environment and distractions keep pulling me off track. And D, I'm waiting for the right time or better opportunity before I lock in. Miss McFarland.
Okay, for me, because it's me, it's my environment keep pulling me off track because I have health problems, health issues. It's not a problem to me because we going on it. Look, little things popping, but it ain't stopping nothing. So I have little issues that delay the progress that I want to do or delay a project I may want to do and pull me off track. Just little things happening for me in the next 12 months, like what we going through today. What's going to happen today? This kind of stuff. But it don't stop me from being me. It don't stop me from laughing, telling jokes, and have a positive and outward look at everything in life. It just are like speed bumps in my life that slow me down. That's it. So it's definitely 100% my environment for me. Louisa.
Okay, Jerome. Kenny said, "Hey Kenny, tough questions. I don't have a choice." Hey Venus. Hey child. Top of the morning. For me, let's see. Who was that? Hey Rod. Good morning, folks. Let's see. Mine is kind of a combination, but the most. I'm gonna say B. I don't have an issue with consistency, but my issue with discipline is not allowing myself to be distracted. That's why I say mine is kind of a combination. The discipline aspect of it, because I know what to do. Um, it's not an issue with consistency. It's the fact that I allow other things or other people to. It's me. I'm gonna say this. I allow certain things to happen. So I'll say it's B. It's not necessarily the environment because my environment is fine, but it's my discipline with keeping. I'll say my standards or keeping things, my boundaries set. You know. David, what about you?
I also have to go with B. Like I'll be having visions and I know visions and plans and know things that I have to do, whatever and all, but I do struggle with consistency and discipline. I mean, I was at work the other day just thinking, and I was like, if I would have stayed to the to the course or whatever like that, no, I would have been rich a long time ago. Whether like whether lawsuits or different things like that. No, I let a whole lot of things slide or whatever, and even down to this comedy thing or whatever like that. I got all these ideas, people's I want you to do this, I want you to do that, I want you to. Another thing that that I struggle with is procrastinating. I admit I do procrastinate a lot or whatever. So yeah, I gotta go with B. What do you think, Molly?
I think you still in
You want me to read Venus?
Well, you can.
Okay, Venus said B. I'm working on it though. I made my business of helping other people with their problems rather than resolving my own. Yeah, that's one of my one of
Yeah,
my.
it's a tough question because it's like if life stayed the exact same for the next 12 months, I'm like, shit, that would suck. And it's like all my answers I will answer ain't on here. It's like I'm trying to figure things out, but not ready to fully commit. Like, no, I know what to do, but I'm struggling to stay consistent and disciplined. No, can't blame my environment. Keep pulling me off track, and I'm waiting for the right time or better opportunity. I just think that it just you been stuck in the loop. Some people just get stuck. But if I had to pick one between the two, I'd probably pick C. My environment and distractions keep pulling me off track, based off where I live and the environment that I stay. But I'm used to it, so it don't really bother me at all. But there's always a lot of shooting, a lot of deaths going on. So whenever you try to get something rolling, you can get a month going, and somebody in the neighborhood or somebody in the family done died. They even been killed, car accident or something. So it just knocked the rhythm off. Not just hit the whole community, because everybody know that person or love that person. So it just changes everything, So it just seems like we constantly go through that every month. Every month is somebody's dying, somebody's shooting. So it's just hard to really stay on track, business wise. And what I do for a living, I made 10 times more living in other areas. I love to be here in DC, but in LA for the same shoots that I do here, I was making 10 times more. In New York, I was making 10 times more. In the area I'm in now, a lot of people can't afford to buy my drinks. They would love to support me, and I know that, but they just don't have the money to buy three Sea Moss drinks for $20. So I find ways to try to get them to get it, for a cheaper price. But at the end of the day, it hurt me, like I gotta buy these things. I most time break even with them, but I just want to see people healthy. But I just know if I lived in another area or another environment when people strive and they love to be healthy, they would buy them up, they would love
Yeah.
it. It'd probably be best for me to do that, so it's just like if I go 12 months and nothing changed for me, I probably have to change my environment based on what I do for a living. What up, Cali Cal? He said he going with C. That dang
Oh,
distraction.
okay, Cal.
Yeah, that's the same thing I went with, Cal. I had to go with it. Let's say if you then had to pick from this chart, what would your answer be outside of this? Because he basically giving us the answers and saying it got to be one of these. But if you had to just answer this straight up, how would your answer be?
I mean, the question straight up was what would change.
If your life stayed exactly the same for the next 12 months, what would be the main reason why?
My health, my
Okay.
health, HEATH, and we all know HEATH is wealth.
HEAL.
HEALTH. I can't even spell this morning. Health.
And
H
you
E
know,
A L
Reese
T
don't be playing
H.
about them words.
Health. My health is wealth. If I didn't have these distractions, with that, and I'm not saying they're distractions, but these are procedures that I need done because of my health. You know, my past is catching up with me, y'all. My past is catching up with me. That's what it is. So yeah, definitely my still my environment, still the stuff that's going on around me, and because I wasn't disciplined enough in my life, that's why I'm in this environment now. So I wanted to let y'all know that as well. So the first one, if I without me being sick or whatever, it would have been lack of discipline. And what was the other one, Weezy?
Consistency.
Lack of discipline and consistency. Because I started harder than a bug. But after the third or fourth week, I'm like, I don't even want to do this no more. I don't even want to. Look, I'm about to get back on it again with my workout routine. So, the lack of discipline and consistency, but we're going to stay on point. When we get on this time, we're going to be on it. Because I'm working on a whole transformation. I'm going to look like that lady next year, come out wearing my booty shorts.
Booty, 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 booty.
Look at that. Anytime you can see the brown of your butt, is that too short?
You know what?
The-
She with her man.
yeah, she walking with her man and the baby. So she can walk, come out there with drawers and everything. Some of these sites are. Mm,
What Kyle say? I have to go with finding this direction. What's the next step in the direction I want to go? I'm gonna say the fact that I do a lot of things on my own. Hold on, Kenny said, "What if a person is content with their life?" Oh, well, then you fine.
Then
You
there ain't
fine.
nothing,
Yeah, but
the way you are because of you.
because I don't I do a lot of things by myself, and it's not by choice. It's not by choice, but because I have to do a lot of things by myself, and tend to a lot of things as a parent by myself, the full spectrum of it, it takes a lot of energy and it takes a lot of time, and which I'm supposed, as a parent, you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do, but I don't have much help, so it takes a lot of me out of the equation, you know. So I pour into my children. Of course, I can pour into myself, but because they're my responsibility, it's a shared responsibility. But the I'll do more of it. I don't have the time, or I don't have the energy left at the end of the day to put focus on what I need to do. I say that. So if I had,
Stronger support
yeah,
system.
if I had a stronger support system, thank you. Outside of those that do help or can help to a certain extent, because I don't put they're my children, they're our children, their father and they're our children, but the bulk of the responsibility is on me. And so if I had a stronger support system, I will be able to put more time into myself and more time into what I want to do than I'm able to do. And it's not an excuse. My children are here because they're here. And they do, what they can, but they're still children. So with more support, I will probably be able to be more consistent and you know in what I want to do.
Mm-hmm. Kanye, we gonna get you there. I don't know. What if a person was content with their life? You gotta let them be.
And if you're content, there's nothing wrong with that. Then keep on doing what you're doing. If you're content, if you're happy with where you are, if you're satisfied and satisfied and what you satisfied
And
and
consent.
complete and in that space, stay there. Nothing wrong with that.
How many
And,
people are satisfied and happy where
Ciao,
they
ciao,
are?
ciao.
yeah, that's a
A lot
tough.
of people that are
No
though.
room for growth.
Would you say, Ma?
Say no room for growth.
I said if you just stop and say you content but we grow every day. So that's with being satisfied. You know what I mean? Being being
Mhm.
being I don't know. I'm content. I'm satisfied, but there's always room to grow, and I'm
Yeah.
not opposed to the growth. You know what I mean? I'm not opposed to going up. I just don't want to go down no
Mm-hmm.
more.
Right.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. I just want to continue to excel, to go up,
Evolve.
positive. Instead, I don't want to go down. I've been down so long that it started to look like up. And then when I started to get up on the curb, I'm like, ooh, I'm at the top of the mountain. It's just a curb, girl. It's just a curb. You think
Yeah.
you're on the top of the
That's
mountain when you're on the curb. And that's how it is sometimes. But that's true.
Yeah,
So,
that's tough. That's tough. Like I try not to look at like between ups and downs. I try to try to stay walking forward. I had to mute y'all mic. I'm getting feedback, but try to push forward. Because life is a journey. And a lot of people, these days they want things to be perfect, and I'm like, what is perfect? What is going up? Because you're gonna have some hiccups. That's just part of life. And I just think like without those hiccups, it ain't no growth. So I love when I go through certain things. It feel like it's a video game sometimes. Like the day my laptop wouldn't work for some reason, I just couldn't press nothing on my keys. So I just made it a mission to figure out how the fuck to fix it. I ain't stressed too much about it. The younger me, I'd have probably threw that motherfucker, or I'd have
Right.
wrench,
Right.
or try to get a tech person to fix it. But I'm just like, this just the universe fucking with me, dog. Like out of all the times, now my laptop not working right before the show. So once I got on YouTube and watched a couple of people who was going through the same thing, I figured it out and I got it back up and running. But I just think like things you supposed to go through. You know, you supposed to get tested. So it's gonna be people out here. You're gonna lose a job one day. You supposed to lose that job. You supposed to learn how it feel to lose a job and find another one. And you learn from it. Whatever mistakes you made on that job, you don't make them again. I'm just like, ain't that's life? You know, like people they really be down on themselves, like when they go through something or when life just hit them hard. It's like you ain't the only person going through something out here. And when you start to realize that, you just like, dang, it's just my turn. And when it's your
Mhm.
turn, you're not no special to anybody else out here. Yeah, you're gonna lose your family members. Other people lost their family members, their moms, their fathers. The only thing is you gotta live through it. You gotta figure out how can you keep pushing through it the same way your parents probably had to push through it when they lost theirs. It's that's just part of life. So I be all with it, you know. I don't care what it is. It might feel like it's hard, but that's the part of life. I'm not just gonna sit back and do nothing. You got a lot of people just be like, I'm content. Like that's not no fun. That's like playing the same board on a video game for a year straight. No, you're gonna want to get the new Grand Theft Auto. You want to get the new 2K, the new Madden, because you tired of playing the old shit. So why keep doing the same old shit over and over every day? That's boring, you know. So you gotta go through shit, you know, just to find a way to get through it. Ron said, "What up, child?"
That's true, Molly. 100%. I agree with what you say. Sign me up. That's right.
And not just playing the same game, but beating the same game.
Right. Just
That's
content. Yeah.
just called life we live in.
No, but you know, life change. Things changes. That the one thing that is guaranteed is death and change, or two things: death and change. And that's a lot of reasons why I don't complain. Um, complain. I mean, you could, but what is that going to change? Nothing. Complaining
Right.
just
Yeah.
just it
Yeah.
just intensifies the feelings that you have. So instead of me talking about the things that I'm dealing with, I might just go in the shower, cry a little bit, and then I go on forward, figure out what I need to do. My children, they're not little, but they're still need to be guided. So I guide them in the way that I can, the way that I should, and those that are older, I make them a little more responsible. But at the end of the day, I still have a responsibility as their mother.
Right.
And why? Who am I to complain? I brought them here. No, I didn't bring them here by myself, but they're here. You know what I'm saying? And you can't make other people do what they're supposed to do. You can just do what you're supposed to do. So at the
Yeah.
end of the day, that's all that right now. The biggest thing for me is making sure that they're cared for, and while I do that, care for myself. So,
A lot of people say that I have that I don't care attitude, and it's not that I don't have an. It's not that I don't care. I try not to, like you said, not try not to stress, worry, and different things like that. No, you know what I mean. I have that. You know what I mean. It is what it is attitude or whatever. You know what I mean. Like I'm not gonna sit there and over stress myself over things that I can't control.
Yeah, and I got you, Kyle. Anytime, just let me know, man. I pop up on you. Just let me know ahead of time, because sometimes I be a little busy. So yeah, and I come on the show. But yeah, you right, Dave. I don't know. A lot of people. I understand though. Like I've been there before. I just be like, when we gonna constantly, like build from that. Like I just don't like saying adults, whine and cry about the same issues over and over. That's why I don't vote. It's just nonsense to me. It's just like why we keep constantly doing the same shit to get the same results. That's the only
Same
thing that
results.
I'm
Yep.
with. Like you say, it's like playing a video game you already beat over and over and over. And some people comfortable with that because they know what's gonna be the outcome. They already know what it takes to get there, like so it's like it's no different than a job, and ain't nothing wrong with a job. A lot of people comfortable saying like, okay, I know how much I'm gonna make at this job. I know what it takes day in and day out, and I'm comfortable with this. But that don't mean that's all you gotta do. It's other things you can do outside of that. That's why I like when a lot of people say use your 9 to 5 to work your 5 to 9, and so it's like have a life outside of that, build on something after that. You ain't even gotta make money. You can just be part of some hobby or anything. You can be traveling. It can be just something outside of that. So you ain't doing the same thing over and over. I know a lot of people say they ain't been on vacation in years. And it's like, damn, you ain't been on. So what you been? I ain't been able to get off, man. I've been working nonstop trying to get this money to do what? If you can't enjoy it, I understand you gotta live and you gotta have a house and a car and all that stuff. But it's just like if you just paying to have those things to get to work and back home, then what the fuck is you doing it for? It's just like, nah, man, it got to be more than that. And it ain't got nothing to do with the people. It's got a lot to do with this system, how it's set up. We should be making a lot more money based on the cost of living. It's no way. Like one person should be able to make enough to take care of all their rent and notes and still have some left over if they want to have a little fun. But that ain't the case these days. You got to save up checks, sometimes months and months of savings just to try to have some fun on the weekend, or for a week or so through the summer.
Mm.
So it's tough. JC said he agree with you, funny man. They still laugh thinking about David. What?
I did an impersonation of
Yakoski.
Kyle.
Oh yeah, do it. He said Kyle.
Yeah.
You told me he's on his drums.
I don't know. Actually, I did too. I did one with him on the drums, and he's a chef or whatever like that. No, he always wear like a chef hat or something like that. No, like if he tells a joke or something like that. No, like instead of saying grape, you know what I mean, he'll have grapes or you know what I mean, like different things like that or something. I did a video of that before. I don't know which one are you talking about, Kyle?
See what he say. I want to get the ladies back in here before we play this video clip. Cam Newton. I think you sent this in to me, Kenny. Somebody sent me in and Kenny, let me know you want me to share that other video I think you sent. You gotta let me know. I don't know if you're sending it to me just to check the video out or you want me to share. Because sometimes you'll say this is a good video to share on the show. Then sometimes you'll just send a video. So I'll be like, I don't know if you want me to pull it up or not.
I sent you a video today too.
You did? Let me see. What, for me to pull up or you just wanted me to see?
Yeah, to pull up. Because like
there's probably some history shit in it.
Yeah. You know, I'm deep into that history, Sean.
There you go. Let's see what day you got for us, man. You finally get, you got here a little early based on because we was late, but it's all right. Now we can share some of your shit. Steve be over here sending, man. I hope it ain't no 20-minute video.
What?
2 minutes. 2 minutes. It looked like George Washington.
Not some pale-faced founding father. He was a melanated man, a so-called black man, a Moor, all of them. Thomas Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton, they were all children of the Grand Bays. And don't get me started on Benjamin Franklin. This is the same man who wrote in 1751 that the entire world, Africa, Asia, America, and almost all of Europe, France, Spain, Germany, Russia, was swarthy. Even James Madison and Andrew Jackson were dark-skinned, melanated men. Even the real Mark Twain was a Moor named Samuel Clemens. And the true king of the circus, P.T. Barnum, was a melanated man, while the white man you see in textbooks is a total decoy. Washington was born from European Moorish nobility in exile and indigenous princesses, making him an administrative trustee rather than a sovereign king. He was owned by the Sultan of Morocco and named after the man who held his contract. He even had to write a letter to Sultan Muhammad ibn Abdullah acknowledging that this United States experiment was just an attachment to the Moroccan Empire. Look at the old lithographs. They hide from you, where Washington is sitting under a Moorish tent with a free Moor wearing a fez standing right behind him in the background, always showing you the truth of who really possessed the land. Washington is the great-great-great-grandson of Nicolas Marteau, a French Huguenot who was a Moor. If you look at John Bairstout's book, The Adventurous Huguenot, it confirms the infusion of Huguenot blood into the Washington line was Moorish blood from a man who arrived in 1620. Lee Cummings' The Negro Question, Part 7, literally shows you the image of this black swarthy great ancestor found in a French museum. On his mother's side, Mary Ball, he came from the Bennett line of Sephardic Jewish Moors. Don't take my word for it. Read Douglas Southall Freeman's George Washington. It records Captain David Kennedy seeing Washington with his own eyes in 1756 and describing a man of black complexion with black hair. John R. Alden's biography of Washington even admits he had an unusually broad nose and a dark complexion. Even Benson J. Lossing's book, Mary and Martha, identifies Washington's wife as the Dark Lady of Mount Vernon because of her deep brunette, dark complexion.
Mm.
Freaky said that's a mighty long video for you. You don't find long videos.
No, Dave.
Oh, Dave sent it.
Yeah, Dave video. What's up with it, Dave? Why you want to share this today with the people? What do you want to enlighten us with? And LA said, here we go.
I know. I know. As soon as I seen LA and I said, here we go. Yeah. I mean, I'm just I've always been like a fan of history and different things like that and all. And you know that saying when they say we learn something new every day. I mean, this is like literally been like a statement or whatever and all. Like, you know, I mean, even down to, you know, I mean, what nationality was this person or this? I mean, it's like a whole lot of stuff that we was taught in school and everything and all is lies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see David Green frozen for real. Yeah, his screen frozen. He probably don't notice it on his end. But yeah, that's why they say they whitewash it. They don't really bother me. You know, when I was young, I used to really be into this stuff. Like, oh, you know, this person was black and this and this. Even Christopher Columbus, I read stories when they explain his complexion and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? He's black. But it makes sense because that's why he was the one that be able to trick them. It's always our own people, you know, because we trust them. You look like us, we trust you. We're going to teach you our ways. We wouldn't trust anybody else to come over there and just teach you everything. So it makes sense. But at the end of the day, it's like knowing that it just let me know that shit ain't changed. We still fuck over each other. You know, it's like, okay, now that I know all of them was black and they was a piece of shit. And that's why they project themselves to be white, so it don't look like we'd do that to our own people. But it's like, nah. Let's say they was black. Let's say this is true. Now what? Everything they still did was fucked up. You know, a lot of the things they still did. That's why they say black people own slaves. They talking about a lot of them people. So I just be like, it don't really, you know, bother me as much. But when I was young, I was excited to know about it. And it's like, now that I know, like, it don't bother me. Like, it don't bother me. They think Jesus, white, black, orange. It don't bother me the color, you know. And the story is always his story. It's always somebody's story, you know. So it's just like it just get passed down. But it's like knowing the truth don't really change nothing because it's always lead back to the people in power. I don't know what color they are. I don't even know if they fucking human, to be honest. I just know that they keep us at where we at. They change laws to fit their ways. So it don't matter what race they are, whatever they choose to be. We all human beings. We all shouldn't be treating each other bad. You know, so at the end of the day, they treating us fucked up. So I don't care if they was African American, black, white, Caucasian. It don't matter to me. They can be called the Moors. It don't matter to me because even before Moors, somebody had to create the name. So everybody like in the beginning of time, but you don't know the beginning of time. And for somebody, if you're a blood, somebody created a game called the Blood. They got a date on it. We just don't really know who started the Moors. Who was the first one to say, you know what, we're gonna call ourselves Moors. You know, we're gonna da. It just keep going on. Jewish people. It's just like it keep leading on. It's just, but we all human. We all should be treating each other right. So I don't really get tied too much into the color thing no more. I just be like, who treating people good and who not out here. And it seemed like the government, the people in power was still doing the same shit they was doing back then, no matter what color they are. What LA said. So black people own slaves, so don't ask for reparations. He said, "Don't ask for reparations."
Yeah, yeah. Ironically, they had a lot of white slaves.
Yeah, yeah. We ain't getting reparations. You can ask for forever. That's just something they can always throw out there to get us rallied up. You know, when we ask for
Hey,
reparations,
in response to Josh, so why can't the black own slaves? They paid them for freeing slaves, so why can't the black people that own slaves get reparations? I mean, that it happens. If they can get paid, so can the black folks that own slaves. Yeah, that's ain't nobody worried about the reparations. I'm gonna get them out no way.
yeah, I get what Weezy's saying. She's saying other nationalities who own slaves, they got reparations. So why shouldn't we be able to get it if that's the case? Why
Mhm.
other people can get reparations for being enslaved, and they got history of people actually owning slaves as well, but they went
Right,
through it, so they deserved it. I don't think anybody should be slaves, but I just think that we slaves still to this day. It's just that they just changed it up. It just looked different, you know.
right,
That's all it is. They just call it a job. And a lot of people, I ain't no slave. Like we all slaves. We all work, you know, for the most part. You work for self, great, but you still got to go through the government to form an LLC, which basically make you another slave again. You working for them. If
right,
you don't think you work for them, go to the store and don't pay for no taxes on anything. Get a bill and don't pay the tax spot. It's like they gonna get money out of cash your check or anything, make money somewhere and don't pay the state tax. That's the only reason they hate drug dealers out here in the street. It ain't too much of them selling drugs, because they gonna find a way to get money off that. They can't tax them. Before they can tax alcohol, alcohol was illegal. Before they can tax marijuana, marijuana was illegal. So they find ways to tax it now. Now you can smoke as much as you want. You can drink as much as you want. You can do whatever now because we got ways to tax it. Even running numbers, that was illegal. But now ain't legal no more. You can go and play the lottery right now. They gonna keep taxing you. You can't even buy a jug of water without them taxing you. You can't buy a bag of chips without them taxing you. So it's just like we all living in
right.
this free ass system, and we just feel like we free when we go to our own cubicle. When you go to your own prison, they ain't gotta actually chain you up and force you to go in the house. You know, when it get late, I need to go down because I gotta hit the fields tomorrow. It just sounds different when you gotta go to Home Depot or you work at a fucking car dealership. It ain't no different. Yeah, be good, Tay. Appreciate you for tapping in with us, King. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button. Venus said Home Depot.
All right, take book.
What she talking about Home Depot, Dave?
I don't know. I guess she's talking about like the Mexicans and junk and all. That's
Oh my god. That's the first thing came to mind. You think of Home Depot.
no,
That's
no, I'm saying.
they got a little prejudice in them, man. You see?
I ain't got I don't got a lick of prejudice or whatever. That's the reason why I'm always, you know what I mean, like studying histories and stuff like that. No, because I'm all about, you know what I mean, finding like truth and something I call like real knowledge or whatever. No, you know what I mean, not this he say she say type knowledge or whatever. And it's not just it's not just racism. It's like even down to like religions and stuff like that. No, it's like when you actually sit down. See, that's what the script says: study to show yourself approved or whatever like that. Like if you actually do your own research, do your do your own research and different things like that. No, you know what I mean, stuff starts popping to your head like common sense. You know what I mean? Like we're like brainwashed to believe like a whole lot of stuff and all that in reality does not make sense. You know what I mean? Even down to like the birth and whatever like that. No, it's not until you actually, you know what I mean, follow check out like traditions and different things like that. No, I'm like, wait, hold up. But you know what I mean? Even down to you know what I mean, like being in the wilderness and you know what I mean, different things like that. No, you're like, hold up, you know what I mean? In this area, they had this, it was this degrees, it was, you know what I mean? It was just like you have to search your own knowledge, Reverend. You can't sit there and just believe, you know, just because of stuff that was passed down the generation. Just like we discussed before, you know what I mean? If somebody sit there and tells a story, and then by the time it gets to, you know what I mean, the 10th person, that story's been changed 500 times. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You said my answer is B. Okay. Let me put the question back up for those who probably came in a little after. You said he know what he wants to do. He just struggle with consistency and discipline.
Yep.
What's up? What's up, LA, with this consistency, man? Discipline. What's holding you back, man? What's keeping the struggle? Is it work? It sounds like you can't comment. Is it work? Is it work keeping you from being consistent and discipline, or just self? You know, I like to blame myself on a lot of things. I know a lot
That's
of people.
why I said it's me.
Yeah.
And we just it's me, because even if it's something
I
pulling me,
always blame me. Yeah.
Yep.
you know, it's still a choice that I'm choosing to make. Angel popped in. She said she going with D. Said she waiting for the right time or better opportunity before she lock in. That's good. I know a lot of people just waiting for the right time. You know, they're like, they ain't right. I'm not ready yet. You know, make sure you ready before you go all in. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You don't want to drain too much energy into something.
Right.
You
But
know.
sometimes waiting too long is turns to procrastination.
Yeah, because sometimes it ain't no, you know, right time. The right time, now,
Right.
you know, but you know, it's just on how long can a person go, you know, before then. 12 months is a long time though. That's a year. Because we had some people say they could be on the earth by themselves with nobody around for a year. So, you know, being stuck in the same place for a year, I'm definitely blaming myself. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that I know that whatever's going on, I can do to make change. And our first thing is doing something different. Obviously, I've probably been doing the same thing when I got up. So it's just like doing something different. Even if it ain't for sure that it's gonna be guaranteed better results. It's just something different. You know, just throwing shit at the wall saying what might stick. But I'm definitely want to consistently do the same thing, looking for different results, you know, hoping that, you know, things might just change, or I hit the number, or somebody might just pop up in my life and just change everything, you know. So even for that to happen, you got to get out. You got to do something different, go to different places, just adventure, man. It's life. That's all I look at is like, man, it's life. Go out here and have fun. It's like it's recess, man. It's like you really out here to enjoy life. You having a human experience, man. Like you ain't gonna be here forever. So it's just like it sucks that a lot of us spend a lot of time stressing and working, and it's like we shouldn't be spending that much time doing that. You know, it ain't nothing wrong with doing it, but it's like, man, 40 hours a week. Some of us put up 80, 50, 60, you know, and it's like that's just too much. Because after 40 years of life, it's like, damn, time be going fast. You look back, you're like, I ain't really enjoyed it too much. You know, I worked and stressed most of my 30s or 40s, whatever the age might be. And you're going to think of times that you got out here and there, but it's just like, it should be more of the opposite, I believe. I think every day we should be enjoying fun and laughter, and we should be working from time to time. Like from how time to time we go on vacation, that's how much we should be stressing out from time to time. Like, all right, we stress a week or so a year, but it's like we stress throughout the year and we enjoy a week or so here and there. If you go on vacation, you might got a birthday, but out through that, people just trying to find a way to make sure they got their bills and shit paid. And for those who ain't going through that, great. But for majority of the world, it ain't easy for them. And it sucks when things going good for you and you gotta look and see things going bad for others. That bothers me. I don't know. It might not bother others, but I just like how we don't live in a world where everybody just have what they need. You ain't gotta have everything you want, but at least everything you need, you can actually
Right.
be comfortable and do whatever it is that you want to do. Even if you fail at it, at least you'll have a fair opportunity, and you won't have to feel like you got to do all these things just to do this one thing. So I don't know. We got to do something though. We got any more answers out there? I think that was everybody. Kenny says
Yeah.
C. Chow, I don't think Chow gave us an answer. Cal says C.
Yeah, child didn't say an answer.
Okay, LA. Oh, we got us some time. So yeah, I know what to do. And when I do it, if it's going well, I stop doing it. I don't have the discipline to keep doing it. Sometimes I feel like I'm afraid that I might actually succeed. Dang.
Oh, we talked about that, Molly. Remember, I was saying about the
Yeah.
fear of success. Yeah, we talked about that. That was one of my things too. And I don't know how that happens or why that comes up in a person, but it could be just the fact that you don't feel worthy of what you want or what you're supposed to have. A lot of times we have visions of what we're supposed to have or how life is supposed to look or what it's going to
Right.
look like. Because a lot of times our future self or our creator or God puts in us what we're supposed to have. So it's scary or it can be scary to see something so great and not look at yourself and deem yourself worthy of it. So that's what the fear of success comes from. So that's why I say it's me. It's an internal thing that you have to fight
Yep.
against when
Yep.
you really feel like you are not worthy enough of what God told you you're supposed to have anyway. How are we gonna tell how are we gonna tell our Father, right? And if He's our Father, that means He's in us. He's a part of us. We are part of Him, right? How are we gonna say to ourselves and to the person that gave us this vision that we ain't worthy for it? Apparently, we are worthy of it. So a lot of the issues of being fearful of success or being fearful of anything or not moving forward because of lack of discipline or consistency or allowing our distractions is because we don't feel worthy of what we want or what we know we're supposed to have. And I know that was I'm gonna say was one of my problems. Procrastination used to be an issue too of mine, David. But it was because I had to really push myself because I didn't feel like I was supposed to have that or that I was only here for this because, or I'm not being worthy of love because I pour love out. I give it freely, but it's not freely given to me without conditions, or I am so dependable and I give of myself all the time because I care for people and I don't look for anything in return. But nobody even cares to do it in return. It's not looking for, but who's there for me? At that point, that's how I felt. But I had to look at myself and understand that what I pour into people, I can pour into myself. And what my vision or what's given to me is for me. And I'm worthy of every piece of it. And so is everybody else. And so are you, LA. So are you, Josh. So are you, I mean, not David. So are you, Molly. And anybody else that's listening. Anything or any vision that you have, anything that you have within you that you want, it is yours. We have to stop fighting it because it is ours.
Hmm.
That's all it is. We're the problem. I was the
Exactly.
problem. I am the problem sometimes. At times, anything that have to do with things with me, it's because I'm the problem, and I have to deal with what the issue is within me that is stopping me or causing me to stop because I don't feel like I'm worthy of it. But you are, and I am. Everybody is. We just gotta stop making it seem like we're not. That's
Yep.
all it is.
I mean, just like Weezy said, what I mean, it's all about taking account of accountability. What I mean, we always try to blame problems on other things or other people, whatever like that. No, instead of what I mean, okay, even down to like even down to a relationship or whatever like that. No, like a breakup or something. What I mean, instead of saying, yeah, I broke up because she did this, this is this. What I mean, you need to sit back and think like, okay, what was the things that you did? Because you go to another relationship, um, not thinking about the things that you did and
Uh-huh.
and do the same thing and then have the same results.
Yeah, that's big. I think that that's why I think coaches and just having people in general around you that's positive very important. Because I remember when I was in the ninth grade, my coach said, "Yeah, go, hey, Marley, go to kick return," and I told him, "Nah, I don't think I'm ready, coach." And he said, "What?" I said, "I don't think I'm ready. We already losing by like 30, and this team beating the shit out of us." And I'm just like, I'm a ninth grade. I'm like, we got no chance. Don't throw me in that joint, coach. And I said, I just think I'm not ready, man. He's like, "What, you don't think you're great?" I said, "No, I know I'm great. Like I knew I was good." And he said, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great."
Gotta
And
start to be
You gotta
great.
start to
they
be great.
said, so you got to start somewhere, dog. Soon they kicked me the ball, I housed that motherfucker. Like I don't know, it
I
built
know
so
that's
much
right.
confidence in me. I just like he's like never be scared to be great. He was like, "What's gonna hurt? You go out there, you give your best. So, who cares if you fail, you fail, but at least you know you gave your best. But don't go out there shaky. Don't go out there questioning your talent. You know, go out there knowing you better than everybody out there. Don't matter who out there." And I used to carry that confidence inside my game and mostly everything in life. Even when I started my photography, I was like, I didn't know how I was gonna start. I just know I had to start. And now, as years went on, I got great at it. You know, I got good at it. You know, but early on, I was some shit. I didn't know what I
Mhm,
was doing, but I just knew
mhm.
I like doing this. And the more I work at it and stick at it, I'm gonna be great at it. You know, so opportunities came. I was nervous. Somebody asked me, "Do they wedding for the first time?" I ain't never shoot a wedding, but I just did it anyway. I was like, I gotta do it, you know. Then I started doing music videos. I shot at the BT Awards, all that, but I had nerves in my body. Then I always remember my coach told me, he was like, "Nah, man, you here for a reason. This not by mistake. Opportunities come for those who actually prepare for it. You prepared for this. This opportunity when it came your way." So I always use that. So I'm like, LA, maybe you can use some of that as well, however it is. But you doing the work, you just got to stick with it. Don't be scared to be great, man. Like just constantly stick with it. If you need a team behind you, sometimes that's what it takes. But yeah, I know them butterflies, man. Don't get nervous, man. We trying to
Yep.
get up out of here, Slim. Yeah,
Heck
let it
yeah. I do my best work nervous. I be shaking. I shaking my boots. Y'all think I don't get nervous because of how I am, but I
we
do.
don't.
I shake in my boots a lot, but I do everything scared. I do a lot of things scared.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Reese said she do the
Yep.
same. Yeah, man, yeah. Now, as much as I run my mouth, as
Mhm.
much as I run my mouth, if somebody tell me I have to do a presentation, it does something to me. And I'm like, what? So right before I go on, yeah, right, and I can know everything I need to do, and I can do the research, I can do everything I got to do prepare, but something in me is like, girl, you ain't ready, or no, and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna shake. Woo, woo, woo. What I jump, I shake my arms, I might dance a little bit. Y'all always catch me dancing. That's just something I do, right? I'll dance, and then I go on stage. My voice may shake a little bit in the beginning, but by the time I'm done, you heard what I said, and I'm good. But it's just something within us that it's that what they call it, intrusive thoughts, the nervousness that make us feel like um, it ain't for you. But what I realize is it's our central nervous system trying to protect us from being hurt. And a lot of times, your central nervous system it's there. It's our body is created to protect us, right? Well, if we feel nervous or scared, it's going to protect us. Say, hey, don't do it. You ain't got to do it. If you're scared, don't do it. But that's also fear too. But our body's trying to protect us from being afraid and being scared or being lost or being alone. And if you work past that few minutes and talk to yourself, it'll be good.
My my aunt Maxine, hey Aunt Maxine from Georgia, she told me she produced a lot of shows. Her, Rodney Perry, that's the one that's in they be getting awards for the stellar performance. But she told me that when you are nervous like that, she said that's humbleness. She said something's wrong if you're not nervous. If you're not, nervous like that, she said stay nervous. That's good. That's humbling. And she said that's a good sign. She said if you're not nervous, she said then something wrong when you just don't feel like the nerves or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I guess that's when you're too
We're
confident. Too
human.
confident.
We're human, and sometimes our human experience makes us feel us
I'm
that
an
way.
alien. I'm
We're
not human.
well, in this plane, we're human, alien,
I'm human.
human alike. Okay, alien and human alike. But either way, we tend to forget our humanity, and we forget that we're supposed to feel things. We forget that we are supposed to have those moments where they tell you not to doubt, but it's going to happen. But if you push past that doubt and you push past those thoughts that just come up to make you stop, you can make it. I always say, those 3 seconds, even in anger, if you pause for them first 3 seconds before you react, your reaction will be different. A lot of people have got locked up. A lot of people have taken lives. A lot of people have done irrational things because they don't pause for them 3 seconds to allow themselves to really think about what they're doing. This is why I teach my children. And I had to learn these things on my own because I was not taught this. My parents didn't know. They didn't understand. So what I learned, I teach them, you pause first. If you pause within a few seconds, you can motivate yourself. You can push yourself forward, or you stop yourself from making a horrible decision. And, these things are important to us. We are here, and it's cool. You don't feel like you don't feel worthy of something, call somebody who can motivate you. And I'm glad that you were vulnerable enough to share that, Josh, because not everybody feels safe, and I'm glad that this platform makes you feel safe enough to share that with us. And all of us, I really do feel safe with you guys. And even if we act crazy, we get freaky sometimes. But if I really feel like I need to say something, I know I can with y'all. So I appreciate y'all as well.
I appreciate you, Weezy. We want this to be a safe place. I just like the question, and
Everybody still on here.
Yeah, we still on here.
No,
We can't hear.
What you got to say, Reed? Oh, there you go. Hey, mommy.
We on here. Y'all can't hear us. We might just.
Hold on, I can't hear you. Let me go out. For some reason, I went out. Hold on.
I don't know what's up with Scream, y'all, but I like when people leave comments and stuff like that because it's other people who are afraid to do so. So they may be answered for a few people. We probably helped a few people out just by answering that question. And I think we all been there before, and a lot of us still there. It just depends on what you're doing. If you're doing something that you're confident in and you good at, like Dave, probably making parlays, like you probably confident. Whenever I do a parlay, I still get butterflies. I be like, man, I don't know who to pick. Is nerve, but for people who be confident, like, nah, I'm telling you this. They just do it with no problem. You got some people who, like when we used to flip when we was young, we never was afraid. We'd do it off backflips off gates, run off the wall. But we seen some guys who was just afraid to flip. It was just a nervousness about them. Like they were scared to flip over. So just like they ain't had confidence all the time in doing certain round offs or no hands because they just didn't have the confidence. But it's just like for the people who did it already, they had all the confidence in the world. They wasn't tripping. So I just think like when people do have butterflies or things like that, it's just confidence trying to kick in. You just lacking confidence right now. And once things get going, the confidence all build up. Them butterflies go away. You forget you had them in the very beginning because that's how it was for me in everything I mostly do. Definitely playing sports. First game, you got butterflies till you get that first contact. After that first contact, it's like everything just go away. It just become just a game now. Let's play. You trying to beat them. They trying to beat you. Same thing with basketball. I don't know what it was. The tip off would be a little nerves, but once you get into the game, it just go away. It's just like your confidence started kicking. So I might be wrong about that, but I do think it'd be a lack of confidence when you got butterflies going to something. Even when you're dealing with a girl or something. Some dudes be getting butterflies. It's just they got lack of confidence. Because dudes with confidence, they ain't got no butterflies. They walking right up to that girl, saying what they gonna say to her and all that. Don't care if she turn them down on that. They ain't got the butter. But the dudes who lack confidence, sometimes they're a little afraid to say something, or they say they shy. Nah, you just lack confidence, bro. That's it. Everybody ain't out here.
Yeah, it's another word for it, and for some reason it has left my mind. Gosh, I'm gonna try to find it for y'all. Hold on one second, but it's another word for it because it's not necessarily it's self confidence, but it's something else too. Hold on one second.
I'll find out what this word is. We says another word. Let's figure it out. Dave, I don't know if you here or you frozen, brother, but your screen is done.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Making sure, man. Chow Bao said make sure we check up on you from time to time.
Yeah.
You be glitching. shit over there.
The screen. No, that's not my body froze.
I want to hear her other word before we get up out of here. We started a little late, so we ain't hanging on too long. We had a lot of good answers, though. That was a good another Al's question of the day, as usual.
Question of the day.
Yeah, yeah, that was a tough one.
I
That's
can't think of it right now, but I'll have it for y'all tomorrow because, with my life coaching, we deal with a lot of stuff in this way. And no, it's not arrogant, girl. But it's a lot of terms that, psychiatrists, not psychiatrists, but psychologists or those that study the mind. But what we do, we don't focus on just the mind. We focus on the fullness of the person. So mental, spiritual, emotional, you know, um, physical being, the wholeness of the person. So it is a self-esteem or self-confidence thing, but it's something else that also taps into the other parts of you.
is that self-assurance or self-reliance?
No, I looked that up. No, it's not. I'm gonna have it for tomorrow. I gotta go look at my notes. I gotta go look at my notes because I had to do a presentation on it and I cannot remember. That's crazy.
What is all these lights? I'll be hearing people talking about blue lighting, green lighting, red lighting, all that mess.
You
Reese
see,
said gaslighting.
Oh, gas lighting. Okay, maybe, yeah, some kind of lightning. Grease lighting. I don't know, some kind of lighting.
I know one
um,
thing. This light got my forehead lit up.
let
Ooh.
me tell you, go ahead, God.
Y'all know I got a big forehead. Sorry. Sorry.
Easy way.
She talking about Bevo like.
Be more laddie. Got more heat than she got daddy.
Well, we all know that's not true.
I don't know, they fireworks or gunshots sometimes, man. God dang. Never know. It's around that time though. These kids gonna be shooting that shit to December. Tied to New Year. They ain't got the little stuff like we had. It's like everything they got sound like a damn cherry bomb or
Yep.
ass stick of dynamite.
Yep.
I'm happy ain't none of them kids blow their hands or fingers off this year. I ain't hear no crazy stories. Maybe because it rained. I ain't see nobody had no cookout and the fireworks went the popping around everybody. It seemed like this year was a good year. Maybe because of the rain. There's imposter.
Oh yeah, imposter syndrome and self sabotage. Yep, that's what the procrastination is. It's a form of self sabotage. Yep.
Self sabotage. I don't know. Some people ain't comfortable with being happy or things going good for them. I had a buddy that, things was going so good, he started questioning, like, what the fuck's going on? I was like, what's wrong? He's like, something ain't right. I was like, what the fuck you mean? What's wrong? Like, things going good, you doing good. You got to actually meet some of the people you've been wanting to meet your whole life. He said, yeah, it don't feel real. He's like, something just don't feel right.
Yeah, they disassociate.
Yeah, he just said he wanted to leave. I'm like, damn, this nigga wanted to go home. He just felt like somebody was like trying to get him to like join whatever they got going on by pushing these people into his life, knowing that these the people he love. And I'm like, nah, man, just shit happens for you, man. He ain't believe it. He's like, cause things just don't happen for him like that. Things just don't randomly good shit like that just don't happen for him. I was like, damn, shit happened fucked up for him so long when things
Uh
good
huh.
happen. He didn't believe it, wasn't nothing wrong. Just I say, damn, man. That's tough.
That can be an imposter syndrome thing, but you
Yeah.
just don't like you. And it's yeah, you don't trust. You don't have trust if you honestly believe that nothing will go right for you. Just and it starts going right for you. You're like, this is questionable. It's yeah. That's sad though. It's really sad that he lived so much in a way that he's never had anything good, and then something good starts to happen. He don't even believe and trust in that. That's really sad.
People, all that person too nice. Nobody can just be nice to me for nothing. What you want? You must want something. Like there's some nice people out here.
I heard that a lot. You must want something. I'm like, no, I'm just this type of person. It's one of my teammates, business partners that I talk to sometimes. And I'm like, oh, well, did you go to work today? How's your day at work? Why? I'm just asking, how was your day? Just making sure you. Oh, because somebody could be doing it, sir. You know what? I'll talk to you later. I don't have time for it. It's like I'm just asking how your day was, you know. But he'll ask everybody, "Hey, you doing okay? How was your day?" Da, da, da. But somebody asks him, and he turns into a whole, I don't know what you call it. He just turns to a street dude or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, what's wrong with you?
You say I do the question. You don't do no questioning out here. I do the question.
Yeah, well, you can't talk to me because you ain't about to ask me no questions. And I can't ask questions either.
Yeah.
Open your eyes, strings come up and the horns say go. You already know the morning max show. Turn it up, let it roll.
But you guys, thank you so much. Marley.
Good energy, way before y'all go, Queen.
Energy, love, live, and laugh.
She just wants to be. She want to be so bad. Okay, she didn't do it right. Finish it.
I know y'all be good to each other. But I want people to be good to each other like you be good to yourself. Life is short. We only here for a short time. So while we're here for the short time, make sure it's a good time and love your neighbor.
Love your neighbor. It's like, we in Costco, y'all. But the saying is live, laugh, learn, and love every single day, no matter what. In addition to what she said, love yourself. You can love your neighbor, but if you don't love you, you're not going to be able to give the love away to anybody else. So love yourself first and understand that you are worthy of everything, every need, every desire, every want. Everything you need and want in life is yours. Just grab it. You got it. It's yours. Y'all tomorrow.
29.
Take care of yourself physically as well as mentally. I mean, I know they say it's taboo or whatever, to talk to yourself, but sometimes, man, that's something you got to do. To get the answers that you want. I mean, the answers that you need.
Appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. Turning up Tuesday. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Y'all watching on YouTube. Our boy Trey Money should be back. The whole team should be back. 10:30 for sure. 10:30. He's a little late today. We'll be there on time.
10:30 tomorrow for Turn Up Tuesday, you guys. Thank you for the Monday motivation. And we appreciate you turning in. Thank you so much for the question, Alan. We do appreciate your question Thursday. This was really, really a good one. Really, really deep, thought-provoking question, and I appreciate it just like everybody else. I really appreciate you, gentlemen. Appreciate you, gentlemen, every single day. Molly, you know I love you, Molly. You know I love you, David. I love you, Trey. And everybody else, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your comments. We appreciate every single thing that you guys do every single day. And please come back, because we're going to be here waiting on you.
For sure. Happy birthday to all them July babies out there. My boy Drizzy Greg. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jay White.
Happy born day.
Happy birthday, all the July 6th babies out there. See y'all tomorrow.
Hot take in the mix, but it still can reach. Call her on the line, laughs in every room, from your front porch chair to your work.
Happy birthday to LaWanda Farrington. That's my baby sister. She turned 50 today.
Big 5-0.
Mm-hmm.
Look here, Weezy eating. What you eating, Weezy? Please don't tell me.
I ain't nothing yet, but we got a ravioli.
It's just garlic and chili. Look, no meat.
Oh,
Free no meat. Yeah, it's the only one we had.
Yeah. Alright. See y'all in the back room, man.
People, get in line. Hit that play button right on time. Big brass, big grin, straight through the fog. Start your morning with Mac on the pod. The Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Mac Show. Take the day by the throat. Hit me first. Morning Mac Show. Yeah, let's go. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Say it loud. Say it loud. The Morning Mac Show. That's the way we roll.
Peace. Bye.